Hello, welcome back for another session in Google Cloud. In this session, we will look into the structured data prediction using Vertex AI Platform. So, in this, we are not going to discuss anything theoretical or any technical stuff. We are only going to perform the tasks provided as per the steps instructed. So, without any delay, let me start the provisioning environment. At any point in time, you can pause the video and go through the text overview and the content if needed. So, the overview is for the predicting the machine learning, as mentioned earlier. And let's launch the Vertex AI BigQuery dataset. CSM Google Cloud Services, Google Cloud Storage, my bad. Training on Cloud AI platform, deploy the training. Okay. The setup of lab is just now you have seen it. And click on Vertex AI dashboard. Vertex AI dashboard and enabling all recommended APIs. You can see this the notification here as well. The same way, go to the navigation menu, APIs, library, here, Vertex AI API. Let's select. You can see API is already enabled here. So if it is not active, it is already active. So we are good. Back to API library. And we can say API library. So we should be good. In API library, let's type this AI platform prediction in API. Click on it and enable. And we will see API enabled in a few seconds. Okay. After this, we'll start with the task one. So in navigation menu, or you can use in navigation menu or search, go to cloud storage. Create bucket. So let me create a bucket of the same project name. So this will be unique. So what I will do is like create icon and let me create without any delay and enforce. Where is that? Will enforce access to continue multi-region. Okay. Storage class continue. I'm not changing anything. So you can see enforce public access prevention on this bucket. Continue data protection create. So this is also confirmed. So step one is completed. Now let's move on to the step two. I mean task two. Here in Vertex AI, select the workbench. Click on in user managed notebooks. For the user to click enable notebooks API. I think we already enabled it. So click on create new. The new instance. Let me say it as lab workbench. Selecting the US West one. easiest ways to see as provided in the step 5. Continue, and I'm selecting the TensorFlow Enterprise 2.11. So looks good to me. Continue. I will leave all the other options as default. So continue, 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 create. So this will take about 2 to 3 minutes. So I will wait for the workbench to get created. Here, where after the lab workbench, we'll be able to see one icon called Open Workbench. Sorry, Open Jupyter Lab. So let me wait for that. Now you can see after a few minutes, so we have uh, got the Open Jupyter Lab. Let me click on that. It will open in a new tab. So once opened, so we'll open the terminal and then execute the command. So let me click on the terminal, clone the command, clone the git. So this will create a training data analyst in the left pane, and it will download all the documents, all the files to it. So let's wait for this to complete. Okay, the document is downloaded. So let me open the file. So we all having the files. Let me navigate to this interface. To this file. So training data analysts, courses, machine learning, deep dive to production ML, baby weight. Let me open this. Train deploy baby weight. Okay. So let me resize this a little bit. So let's run the steps step by step. So hit enter, hit install BigQuery, and then just got installed. If install, yeah. So you can see the kernel is downloading or busy. Once this is done, we will restart the kernel. Okay. Let me click on kernel, restart. Now bucket name and project ID. Okay, let me go to the first. Let me go to cloud dashboard. You remember previously we gave this as a bucket ID, so I'm going to do the same. This hyphen bucket and the project is project. I remember we have used US West one, so let me use the same. Yes, looks good. Parameters. Okay. And importing the BigQuery and now assigning the project environments. Now here your current GCP project is totally different. Okay, fine. I forgot to clear the outputs. That's fine. Again, we can repeat. At any point in time, you can pause the query here. You can pause the video and then go and check it out. Stored in BigQuery. Let me open BigQuery here. So it's the BigQuery URL, common URL. Access the dataset. In the BigQuery Studio, you can see this is our dataset natality. Okay, coming back. The natality dataset relatively large, 138 million rows and 31 columns, but simple to understand. Weight counts is the target. Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to explain the whole uh, idea or the code, but you can pause the video and understand what this code does. So let me execute by entering Shift Enter. Now dataset weight is successful created. Dataset ID bucket exists. Let's not recreate it. That's it. So if there is no bucket, then it would might have created it. That should be fine. Okay, creating training evaluation weeks, evaluation data tables. You can go through this. I will just execute the query here. Okay, successfully executed. Similarly, I'm executing the augment data in simulate missing data. Let's see high level what we are doing here. We are create or replacing the data table. So basically we are replacing augmented data. We are selecting all the parameters from baby data, baby weight underscore data and union all weights. If it is unknown, is male as is male, mother age, plural, single, and plurality, multiple, yes. End as plurality. Okay. Now let's run this query as well. Now split augment data into training set. Data train and from augmented data, we are creating another table or replacing the existing table and running. And hatch month is 4, which is less than 3. Similarly, split augment data set into evaluation data set. Because this allows to check the table exists just to verify whether the table exists or not. You can see that select star from baby weight dot baby weight data train, and also you can see the column names: weight pounds, is male, mother age, plurality, and the gestation weeks. Similarly, for the evaluation data, you can also see the same columns has been. We have some data now. Here, what we are doing is we are going exporting from BigQuery to CSVs in Google Cloud Services. So let me execute. In the meantime, if you want to see something, we can go to this cloud storage. Right. We have just created a buckets, right? Inside the bucket, we can see the baby byte as folders, and you can see all the CSV files for evaluation and training. You can see the difference here, names. This is how it got created from the BigQuery. You can see these are the files it got created. So what it basically this is doing is now this is just a list. We are listing the CSV training data and evaluation data. We directly saw it in the system, in the console. Now we will just say that whether that data exists or not. Yes, this data exists. Now train on Cloud AI. You can use the form and you can pause the video and you can go through this. You see whether previous West 4, West 1 as the region. US West available region. Looks good to me. Now submit the training job. So should complete within 15 to 20 minutes. You do not need to wait for the training journal before moving forward in the notebook, but you will need a trained model. So to see this training job, right, baby weight 54, I don't know, 410 to 1150. I don't know how this naming convention works, but anyway, if we want to see the job, what we can do is we can navigate to Vertex AI dashboard. Let's see whether you can see this notebook we have created. Training. I hope we should be able to see here. See in the US West one. Here the job ID is baby weight. Okay, where it is G Cloud. We'll try to execute this command provided in a terminal. Right? You can see creation time, job, p tag, job state is preparing, and we can see the training evaluation trained model as output in this location. The same bucket, the number of epochs, training examples, evaluation steps, batch, embeds, job is should be available in this directory and used version, trainer, and you can see all the related information. Okay, let me use this line in the console. Let me try this. Okay, in AI platform in jobs, we are able to see this. I was searching in Vertex AI, but it is in AI platform. AI platform is a older version. I believe the AI Vertex AI is the next generation. You can see it here itself. Vertex AI is our next generation AI platform. So let's wait for a few more minutes. It's just 3 minutes has passed. So as they've given provided information, it is supposed to take about 10 to 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Let's see whether how this job looks. Oh, so I'll pause the video for a few more minutes. Once, or else, let's see what the next. Check the model print. Okay. Okay, there is nothing out here because this state is queued and we need some time to check it. So if needed, what we can do is we can go to Google Cloud, Cloud Storage Buckets, set the bucket. This is where we can see the weight model. Bucket weight slash trained model. Trained model is yet to be baby weight slash baby weight trained model. So it's all still having in the checkbox. Now we got the checkpoints. So we should have more details. So let's say the model location. We should have something called trained model. Inside the trained model, we should have something called two. We don't have it yet because you can see the job. It should start with 241. So we should have two. We will wait for that. Okay, now you can see that job has been completed. The training has been completed. It has given in the steps saying that 15 to 20 minutes. So, but you can see the training in the jobs. It took about 19 minutes, 33 seconds. So let's select the job and we'll just go through high level. That's what is available for the page and it got started and completed time. And let's see the JSON. This is the JSON request and this is the training output. And now model location is also provided here. So this is our Google Cloud storage. And when it comes to the logs, so once you click on the log, you will be able to see these logs. And in the logs also you can see some information about um, the input layer, output layers, tense layers, all the information over here. And you can see the models and the epochs. So we have executed about 10 epochs. And we have at last we have saved the model. So if you can see in this job details, we have given number of epochs as 10. Okay, so now coming back to our Python file. So the training is completed. Now let's run this line again. So now you can see the training location. This is its inside the training model and the model location. You can see all the fingerprint, saved model, assets, variables. Now let's deploy the Vertex AI Platform region as global. Okay, now the model name is weight model on GCP trained model slash 2. We put deleting and deploying model version. So again, this is going to be in the AI. Some error is happened. I'm not sure why. Model regions. The provided GC region is US West one is not available for or your project needs to be whitelisted to use it. Okay. Again, here it says it's not available, but here, okay. US. Okay, um, let's try changing the model location. instead of model region, what we will do is like US central one. You remember this is what it was previously. Let's try this code. The provided GCE region is region. Let's change this region and load. Let's try this one. US central one. The reason I changed this might be you might have observed that in the initial step, yeah, here in this the region was US central one. I changed it to US west one, but I think that is the reason. But anyway, our GCA is multi-region, so let's wait for this version. So projects, quick lab models. Let's go to quick labs models here in the AI platform. Let's see whether it creates or not. Now, yeah, in the US central one, baby weight, ML on GCP. So this is created. Stage is created. So let's wait for a few more minutes. Let me close all these logs. We don't need this. So this one we will just quickly verify. Let's view logs. Logs is not enabled for this model versions. Okay. We know the model location. That's define creation time. Usage. Let's wait. Let's not manually select everything. Okay, the model is ready. You can see this Google Cloud. Use your deployed model. Input data file. We don't have the data. Okay, so now this is saying done. So this is how we will deploy the trained model. So this comes to the conclusion of our session. Let's close and let me end the lab as well.